I wonder what type of clouds those are. There's so many different kinds.
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Yeah, let's go find out. Hey friends, and welcome back. Happy Friday. So today is Friday, March 20th, and right now at the filming of this video it is 9:45 a.m. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Our hour hand today is getting really close to the 10 because in a few minutes it's going to be 10 o'clock. So technically this hand still belongs to the 9, but it is getting closer to 10 o'clock. And then our minute hand is on the 9, which is our 45 mark. So this is the correct time for 9:45 on the analog clock here. And for our interesting fact in history today, this awesome scientist, you've probably seen him with the crazy hair, Albert Einstein, he actually on this day in 1916 presented a lot of his theories, his scientific theories and ideas famously on this day in 1916. And our math concept for today, we're going to look at our Frayer frame for the word multiple. So when we talk about multiplication and multiplying and multiple things, my class actually created this with me. So multiple, the short word for that means many. So when we say multiple, we mean more than one. We have that over here, more than one or a lot. And then our example sentence said, I practiced my soccer kick multiple times. And then over here in our picture, you can actually see that multiple is more than one. We have that group right there. And then we have our non-example at the bottom. So that is our multiple example for today. So whenever you're working on multiplication and division, you can remember what that means and thinking about using the word multiple, not just when you're talking about math, but when you're talking about anything. And so now I'm going to introduce my special guest for today. He's actually one of my former students, but he's moved on. I have a 5th grade guest today, and we're going to welcome Kaden Shepker. Hey, Kaden, what's up? So he's going to help us out because our focus today, can you tell them what our topic is today if they haven't guessed by our intro?
Different types of clouds.
Yes, and we have the most special person that is helping us out with that today. Our favorite, right? He's your favorite too? Okay. Our favorite meteorologist, Brad Panovich, is actually going to be giving us some information specifically for our channel today. So that's so exciting. And so Caden's actually going to explain to you this chart that Brad actually sent to us. So we have some of these printed and we will have them available outside of the school for you to pick up if you want to use them. But this is going to be, what's our activity called? What are we doing? Yes, we're cloud spotting. So Brad Panovich is going to explain to us in the video later how that works, but Caden's going to actually tell you how to actually use your handy chart here. So what's the first thing we're going to do?
We're going to go outside and look at the different types of clouds.
Yes. So you will go outside. You can take a blanket. You can take a chair. And it's really relaxing to sit outside and just watch the clouds. But you will match whatever type of cloud you think you see. And you will find it on this awesome chart here. So Kaden and I are going to turn it over to our favorite chief meteorologist, Brad Panovich. And he's going to give you some more information.
Hey, Bessemer City Central Elementary School, how are you doing? And your home quarantine, as most of us are stuck at home, as now school is out now for the foreseeable future. I'm Brad Panovich, Chief Meteorologist here at WCNC in Charlotte, North Carolina. I wanted to share with you guys some weather things you can do. I love weather. The great thing about weather, it's a science that all of you can go outside and experience. You can see here I am at the station. I am by myself, isolated from everybody as well. You can see behind me the studio. I'm actually in the weather office right now, but I wanted to give you some tips and things you can do over the next couple of days to keep you engaged with science, in particular weather. You guys are at home, so you can spend a lot of time outside. One of my favorite things to do is cloud identification. So I am going to submit this as well as the link to this. You guys can either print this out or you can actually do this on your computer, tablet, or Chromebook. This is a cloud identification chart, and you can see up here in the corner, I'm going to grab my pencil here real quickly. You can see the different types of clouds we have. Low-level clouds, which are sometimes referred to as stratus, are down here. Cumulus clouds, which are those really puffy clouds that kind of look like cotton balls. You've got stratocumulus, altocumulus, and again, these layers of clouds all get their names because of how high they are and what they look like. So one of the cool things about clouds is that when they're low, we consider them some form of stratus clouds. They're kind of layered. Once you get to the mid-level clouds, we kind of refer to those as alto clouds. And then the high-level clouds are cirrus clouds. So you could see all the different types. Now, sometimes there's a combination. Middle clouds and low-level clouds are called altocumulus, and sometimes we have cirrocumulus, which cumulus just refers to the bubbly nature of the cloud. So what I want you guys to do over the next couple of days is study this chart. Look at all the different types of clouds. And then what you can do over the next couple of weeks is every morning or afternoon, pick a time that you're going to go outside and do a weather observation. The first thing I want you to do is when you go outside is keep a sheet and figure out what the temperature is or what it feels like to you. You can look up the temperature online as well, or if you have a thermometer at home, take a temperature, and then figure out what type of clouds you have. And then I want you to try to check off as many clouds as possible. So if you see cumulus clouds, check those off. If you see alto lenticular, which would be awesome, that's a rare. These are like Pokemons, trying to find the rarest cloud. Or maybe a cirrostratus deck that actually produces a 22-degree halo. That would be awesome. These cirrus clouds are gorgeous. There's all different types up here. So I want you over the next couple of weeks as a project to study the clouds and take observations. Because one of the cool things about weather is it's just not science in a book. It's something you can do outside and go check out. And this will give you kind of like a checklist. And then you guys can have maybe a little competition online to see who can spot the most and different type, or highest amount, I should say, and all kinds of different clouds. And then as you get comfortable with cloud identification, low, middle, and high, you can work your way down to the second part of this sheet, which is talking about how weather works. And I talked a lot about this in my weather school talk today, which is on YouTube as well, if you guys want to look it up, talking about how high and low pressure works. And you can see that on the map down here, which is pretty cool because you can actually see a high pressure system right there, low pressure there, and cold front. So if you get a chance over the next couple of weeks, this will be a really good project for you and your family to do together, but primarily you, and you can go out and keep track of what the weather's doing. And if you want, you can tune in every day starting next week at about 1 o'clock. We are going to be doing little weather segments. They're going to be ranging from about 5 minutes to as much as 30 minutes that will focus on different weather topics and science topics. I'm going to talk a little about geology in some of these. We'll even do a little bit about astronomy and the moon phases, the water cycle. And these will be short little snippet videos that will add to this. But this will give you a great project that you can do as a science project while you're home doing home and virtual learning. But I think the cloud chart, this is my favorite thing. Still as an adult, everybody, I print this out and I have this at home in my room, and I love identifying some of these clouds. So once again, everyone, thanks for working so hard to keep everybody safe. I know it's tough being away from your teachers. I know they miss you incredibly. I know you miss your classmates. Don't worry, this is going to come to an end eventually. This is a short-term thing. Reach out online. If you guys have questions for me or there's a topic you would love for me to cover in our weather school segment that we're going to be doing online over the next couple of weeks, or maybe up to a month, depending on how long we're all kind of stuck at home, please feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or email me. wxbrad@gmail.com is the best way to contact me, and I'll pick one of your topics. So again, spot those clouds. I want to see how many clouds you guys can collect over the next couple of weeks. We should have some pretty good weather here to spot clouds, especially tomorrow and Friday, which is Thursday and Friday as I'm recording this. We actually could have some cumulonimbus clouds, which I'll let you look that up and see what that means. Have a great couple of days, everybody.
All right, well, we hope that you enjoyed that information from Brad Panovich. We're so grateful that he decided to give us this special information just for our channel, just for Bessemer City Central. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. from him. And we hope that we see you out cloud spotting today and using your charts. And yeah, so thank you, Kaden, for helping us out. And thank you guys for watching. We will link the chart link in the comments down below. So if you want to pull that up on a phone or at your house, if you can't print it or if you can't come by the school, that will be linked down below. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.